What's good, bro? We gonna talk about the Miami Heat today. Obviously, they're my team, and I've been watching them over the summer league and whatnot. I'm just be talking about the new players drafted, what the young players can do, and hopefully, like, just talk about the future of the Heat. Yeah. First off, let's talk about our new draft pick, Kello Ware from Indiana University of Bloomington. Um, I think it was a great pick. I think it was a great pick. Like we didn't had a high pick, and um well, it was a great selection. Watching him play in the summer league, like he showed potential, and honestly, to me, that's all I care about. I think that he could be really good. I mean, he fits the lineup perfectly. Honestly, we've been looking for a true center for years. I've been saying this. Bam Adebayo is not a center. He played power forward in college, and throughout his whole career, he's been playing power forward um, up until the Heats drafted him. We got well, I we tried to fix it with Thomas Bryant, but Thomas Bryant is fucking washed and old after we got him from the Lakers. So I don't know about that. Well, he's not washed or old. He's just not a great player. And so like having this guy who's now a center and we can slide Bam back to like the power forward position is great. Um, I don't expect much from him. I honestly think that like we don't need much from him. The most we need is some guy who can rebound the ball, score at putbacks, and just have those small possessions which are important. Like what's his name? Derek Lively last year in the playoffs. Like I if he could do what Derek Lively did last year in the playoff, we're off to a really like good season. Other than that, he hasn't started the season hasn't started, so we can't say much about it. I'll see how it goes. Season starts in what um, a month or two. So yeah, I'm excited about that. Um, we also got Jaime Jaquez Jr. He was drafted last year, no? Yeah, he was drafted last year. Great player. At start of season, great player. He's a great big man. Like he just does everything consistently. Well, not consistently, but like he does everything. Like he's good at what he needs to do, and like I think that the next season he can potentially replace Jovic in the starting lineup. That sounds like really high expectations. But honestly, if you were watching at the start of the season last year, like first 30 games, dude was like having 20 and 24 points and just, like if we can get that consistency, if we can get the consistency of him doing that like on a nightly basis, I think he could improve our roster by a lot. Because if you watch, like the Heat's trying to draft a lot of big guys. Because if you notice, like in the finals last year, or not last year, where we went against the Nuggets, um, we just didn't have enough big bodies, especially to cover Jokic. Like Jokic was destroying Bam down at the low, and there was nothing we can do about it. Um, of course, we had Caleb Martin and whatnot, but yeah, it's did not do anything. All we could do was shoot on the outside. Like uh, there was nothing to save us. Um, so we've been working on that. I mean, Kevin Love's kind of old now. Expect him to fucking retire any moment. Um, we don't have any backup besides that. Yeah, and Jovic coming into his, I think it's his fourth season now or third, third. I can't remember what year he's drafted in, but he's mostly recent. He's still developing. Like he's what I thought what Kame like Hackett should be like by now. Like or Like I thought he would bloom or just play like Jaime Jaquez, because again, another big dude that we drafted to cover up the fact that we have no size. And he's alright. He's alright. I there's not a lot of great things I can say about him. I hope that he can bloom into a better player. Again, like those are the three big young stars, or sorry, young drafts, and like if we can get them to develop, like fuck it, bro, fuck it. Our starting lineup is already like good enough, I guess. Tyler Hero, we got Tyler Hero, we got Jimmy Butler, Terry Rozier, Bam Adebayo, and we just need that five. We literally just need that five. We can have those two guys off the yeah, we can have two of them off the bench. I think if we're talking about position, Kella Ware should start. Pull Bam back at the power forward position. Terry Rozier, Jimmy Butler, Tyler Hero. Obviously, we got Terry Rozier. Great signing, by the way. Um, I don't know. We could fucking chase for KD, but Terry Rozier works, I guess. Um, man, yeah, we. He was good. He was actually good. He averaged 20 points for us, and I thought that we were going somewhere with him, but obviously Jimmy Butler getting injured in the playoffs, and then him also getting injured in the playoffs like limited us so damn much. We couldn't do anything about it. Um, yeah, hopefully he come back this season. Hopefully everyone's healthy. Let's see how it goes. Honestly, I we don't even have a point guard besides Terry Rozier. That's how bad our roster is. I can search up the roster right now, and it's just not great. We're missing like a lot of depth, and I like the point guard spot. I think we just need to find someone who has the ability to make plays and whatnot. Um, so let's see. The Thomas Bryant is still on this. Thomas Bryant, I think maybe they'll start Thomas Bryant as at the center, and then they'll pull him back. Um, they pull him back down, probably. I know Haywood Highsmith played really well. He great hustle guy. Great hustle guy. Shout out to Haywood Highsmith, bro. He's a great hustle guy. He came off the bench last year, and he did a lot of things for us that we couldn't cover. Um, in replacement for Tyler Hero on the bench, we do got Duncan Robinson. I really like Duncan Robinson, and it's an understatement because after the bubble playoff, I think he got like a big signing, like 80 mil, 3 years, whatever, and like that's a big contract if you know. Um, at the time he was just like a pure catch and shooter, and I didn't think that he would be worth that much value. But watching him develop, like this dude got a driving bag now. He got a hezzy bag. Like he's great, and he can make the right plays. Like he's just not a pure shooter anymore, and I like that about him. I love him last season and the season prior to that. Um, I just think that he's developed into a very well-rounded person. Um, other than that, yeah, we're missing. Let's see. Let's go down the line. Bam Adebayo, Thomas Bryant, Jimmy Butler, Tyler Hero, Haywood Highsmith, Jaime Jaquez, uh, Kella Ware, Nikola Jovic. I'm just naming guys who I think like would get actual minutes. Kevin Love, Duncan Robinson, Terry Rozier. Uh, I don't think Drew Smith getting any contracts. Uh, I guess I can include Josh Richardson in it as well, cause and Josh Christopher, and Alec Burks. Alec Burks, bro. I haven't seen him since New York. This man was like, yeah, Alex Burks is an old ass dude. As I don't know what he gonna do. It's a nice signing. The Josh Christopher signing went under for me. We'll see how he do. He wasn't the best player when he was on the Rockets. So, well, maybe it's because the Rockets just got too many like new young stars. But we'll see how it goes. Like maybe he can get some minutes in and like we try to develop him into some like off the bench. He does have a lot of talent and uh, but I wouldn't include him as like a top tier young talent. Sorry, y'all. Hold on. Yeah. Mm, I guess that's about it. We'll see how things goes for the Heat. Um, Overall, I'm kind of like the Heat seems mediocre this year. I'm gonna keep it real. With Jim, with unless unless Tyler Hero shows up in the playoffs and everyone shows up, because y'all gotta remember the year that we went to the finals against the Nuggets, it was all Jimmy Butler, and a few performances from here and there from Caleb Martin, but and Max Strus and whatnot. Like we just had a hot streak, but apart from that, it was all Jimmy Butler. That man Jimmy Butler averaged around like 40, 45 points in the playoffs. He was prime time LeBron James. Like he was the reincarnation of LeBron James. Trust me when I say this. That series with the Bucks, even with Giannis injured, and then coming back and then like trying to beat us. He had so many clutch shots in that series. I didn't believe my eyes. Like it revived me as a Jimmy Butler fan. And then like New York wiped down, I guess. Um, we did go against the Celtics and we almost lost it. Went to Game 7 after going 3-0, which is fucking crazy. Like I thought we should have fucking wiped that shit down, but I mean we still made the final, so who gives a fuck, right? Yeah, if that series we had help from Tyler Hero, like Tyler Hero was injured that season, bro. Like tell me why he was injured. And can you imagine just having a guy who could score like 20 points off there? Um, that series as well. Bam didn't do shit that series. I'm gonna keep it real. Bam had horrible efficiency. Yes, he played defense, but he did not score at all. He had horrible efficiency, and he was so scared to shoot every single damn time down the basket that I just felt like he's a shell of himself. So, without that said and done, we we could potentially make the playoff. I do see it as an underdog, like a dark horse type stuff, with Philly acquiring Paul George, and obviously the Celtics being the Celtics, and New York as well. Fuck, bro. Fuck. It's actually stacked this year. Um, we'll have to see, and especially with the Bucks, Dame developing that chemistry with Giannis. That's gonna be like, I think that's gonna be the top five team in our conference. Um, talking about. Conference. Mm, okay, yeah. So I don't. I see Orlando being a big contender as well. Indiana maybe. Maybe it's like one of those years where they just have a hot streak. I see Philly coming back up again. So my prediction is Boston Celtics gonna be number one. New York Knicks gonna be second seeded. Um, Philly might be third seeded. Milwaukee fourth seeded. Cleveland, I'm not confident about Cleveland. I don't keep it real. Cleveland is so there's just something wrong about them. They have so much talent yet they can't win shit. Like I don't get it. The Orlando Magic might be up there as well with their young talent last year. They have really good defense, but they just don't have anyone to score. Um, I believe they haven't fixed that problem either. So yeah, mm, Pacers. Pacers so on and off, bro. And keep it real. And then Miami, I think we're gonna be like fucking sixth or seventh seeded. Oh, I'll have to see, but yeah, that's my prediction. Um, yeah. Thank y'all for tuning in. Hope y'all watching my videos again. And is your boy